Welcome, we the people, back to another premiere from PM Galleria. The raw, the uncut, the uncouth, whatever you may have, live from the basement where it all happens. Right? I guess this is the last stop for most Americans or people in general when the bombing starts and the music stops. Right? This is, I think, number 2 out of 7. Maybe we'll number it, maybe not. But this one I'll call Gig Economy. And I made this in relation to the YouTuber who I have been following for quite some time. I love that channel. And it's just awesome, right? But it's just a gift to add value. Let them know that people appreciate them. Right? Gig Economy. And originally it was going to be called Late for a Gig Economy, but I thought that was just a little bit too long. And this is a 2.5 to 3 ounce of pure silver, or 0.99 fine, and oil on canvas. Right? And this one was somewhat experimental too. I used a lot of techniques I like to play with and dabble with for this one. And again, as usual, I like to add 3D effects to whatever it is I do, which is why I also like to work in metals. Remember that old mom and pop shop that used to exist before 2020? Right? For these guys, burned it all down. Right? Smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. Here's a cookie for your trouble. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a shot and a nice day. And that was it. Right? The coffee stopped. The donut stopped. They want this to stop. The red, the white, and the blue. Right? All for this. Right? They want to have their cake and eat it too. But I know you love your coffee and you love your guitars. And the guitars, oh man, these are a great feature that I liked. And these kind of metamorphosed out of what I actually intended to do. And each of these guitars are about 1 ounce of fine silver. And they just aren't being done justice by my rinky-dink camera here. On my phone. Right? They really aren't. And these were due to the talents of David Reichs from Sons of Silver, who does custom pours. And I gotta shout him out because he did great work. He did a lot of pieces for me already. Some you'll see coming up in the future. And one of them is actually a Gibson Les Paul Classic. It's about 1 ounce. We have the Fender Player Stratocaster, right? And we also have Paul McCartney's bass guitar, the Cavern, or the Hofner 501. It's a violin bass guitar. And these are just nice, man. This one he actually had patinaed and toned. So again, it's not being done justice by my camera. None of this is actually, so, but it is what it is, and I have what I have, and honestly that's how I like it. Charred. Home of the inflatable burger. The never-ending green, or the bottomless green salad. And the smoke is actually 0.99 fine. This is actually patinaed in layers. So, to give it this 3D look, and I experimented with quite a few different things, different mediums to actually get that there 3D effect, because you can't quite just use anything or any type of uses. So I tried everything from, believe it or not, lotions, soaps, glues, but in the end it was a little ingenuity. See the coffee spilling over? I know you love your coffee. And as we explore a little bit more, I have to begin to wonder, why does the IRS have a SWAT team? Why do they have a SWAT team? The IRS. Believe it or not, back in I think 2007, they actually got in a shootout with the Treasury Department, who also has guns, by the way. Ever wonder why they don't want you with your 2As? Yeah, buddy. When a taxman cometh, he cometh for every dime and every dollar. Oh yeah. When the taxman cometh. Yep. But as of I guess 2017-15, they have 4,500 guns, 5 million rounds of ammunition. For who? Just wondering, who is that for? You know? We all pretty much know or heard what they did as far as the ex-POTUS. And if they'll do it to POTUS, oh, you better believe they'll do it to you. With no pause. Except the common folk, when they come to take, grab their land, their farm, boot you out, whatever it is they're going to do, they're going to put up some resistance. And that's where you're going to see the CIs, the Criminal Investigation Special Agent SWAT team, arm of the IRS, fully armed, in turtle outfits, let loose on the public. But I also think it's fitting, you know, places abandoned, nobody's to work there, nobody's able to buy, just because of the economic conditions right now. Everything's on fire. Everything's burning down. Yep, ladies and gentlemen. Gig economy, we the people. It's funny. I was looking up another YouTuber and a couple other ones, and some of the common themes that I often hear is that even after it all burns down and people find themselves in the dark without lights, without food, starving, freezing, they still seem to point fingers at the wrong people. And they still accept wholeheartedly the communism, authoritarianism, socialism, whatever ism it is placed on them. They bear it and they believe that's what's making their country better. You gotta face the flame sometimes and understand that those people aren't for you. But it's true. You still see them still supporting, arguing it, and you'll ask yourself why. You can't see the people starving around you. You can't feed yourself. They're not giving anything to you, and they're still taking. They're still taking from you. But yet, the support for them is still there. Even though they are providing you with nothing but trouble. We the people, some people will never wake up. They won't. That's just a fact. I know we hope they will, but they won't. And others will accept it, and others will even promote it. What I tell you is stop looking for them to govern you, to tell you what to do, to show you how to be a man, a woman, to take care of your family, your house, or your business. You do not need the permission of another man to protect your house, yourself, or your family. You do not need the permission of some agency, some person, some company. You have the ability and you have the do it all, to do it yourself. Build you a community. Link up with like-minded people and do it yourself. Waiting for them, this is your outcome. This is your outcome. You trust them, you listen to them. Oh, I'll just shut down. No problem. Yeah, we saved and scrimped all our lives, but we're just going to mosey along and do exactly as we're told. No. No. Not like lemmings. You're told to jump off the cliff and smile while you're doing it. No. N-O. Not shutting anything down. Your tenants should pay rent. It just is what it is. Nobody should live for free unless you're in that type of agreement with your landlord, because at the end of it all, it's stealing. It belongs to somebody. Somebody worked for it, whether they got 100 houses or one house. Nobody has the right to tell that person that they cannot benefit from that which is theirs. Go find your own, go get your own. You can't do that. I understand that. I've been through it all, from both sides, both angles. So I'm not at one bit saying it's easy. And the conditions that they caused put people in that place where they have to say, listen, if I don't fight this, then that's it. If I don't fight the landlord, or if I don't give to them, then so be it. But as it turns, they only gave that pass to the tenant. And they squeezed the landlords, the middleman, the middle class. They squeezed them. It's all just about a land grab, because they know that the landlord still has to pay, and they're weakening him, depleting him. But I'll tell you something, at the end, when the landlord loses it all, and the government becomes your landlord, that state, that city, that tyrant, then you are at their mercy completely. You can't talk to them. You can't negotiate with them. It's either you comply or you DIY, do it yourself. Because that's what it's going to come down to. That landlord that you hate so much and think is doing terrible because he's just trying to get a little up in the world, but just in a method, it's a business. It's a business. He didn't save his money and put it somewhere so you could exist for free. But again, we know why that is. It's because of the economic conditions, the financial conditions caused by home of the Econo Burger, right? The FED, a business, one corporation could do so much damage to the entire world, and people have absolutely nothing to say about them. They're blaming gas, attendants, other companies. No. We the people, we need to hone in and hold them responsible. No, there's no running away. There's no, okay, well, I'll step down. No. They have to be held accountable. Everybody. Now, that don't mean you have to go physically harm them. But that does mean that they should be brung up in everything that they do, shown a light. If that means stripping them of all their wealth and letting them wander through the streets like they let the people wander through the streets, so be it. If they have to worry about theirs going hungry, so be it. Because there has to be consequences to the things you do, or else they'll do anything. It's no problem for them. It's no problem at all. But for us, this is what we get. This is what we get. We the people, you are the people. Gotta stay for the people. And for those of you looking for a way up, looking for a way out, looking for a beginning, I know it's hard. But if you get rid of those obstacles, the government, those banks, everybody leeching off of you, you'll find your path becomes less resistant exponentially. I wish the best for you all. And this is Late for a Gig Economy, also known as Gig Economy. And my friend, I believe you will have fun exploring this .99 fine art 3D painting. Thank you for all that you do. Enjoy your night.